It's not a tumor. Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com, and I want to walk you through some of the cool imaging effects on the HTC One, the new M8, and its duo camera, which gets extra depth and information out of that second lens. So here's a picture of one of my daughters, and we'll start with, how about the U-focus feature? This is where you get that cool bokeh effect that you can get on DSLRs with aperture shooting. And just tap anywhere to refocus, and it defocuses the background, right? So basically anything around where you tap. Foregrounder, this will actually kind of stylize the background, and again, just outside of where you tap. You see it works to varying degrees of success, depending on the hard lines around the foreground and the background. You have zoom, blur, and cartoon and color as options as well, which is kind of fun. So again, wispy hair doesn't work all that well. Here's seasons, which I guess is kind of fun. You get, flowers and stuff flying around. This really looks nice in video highlights. I think that's a nice little way to share that stuff. Here's dandelions floating around, making my allergies kick off just by watching this video. Maple leaves, if you need like Thanksgiving in July or something, you can do that as well. And finally, we have a snow option, which makes a lot of sense here in Florida. I don't know, maybe we need one that shows people sweating or something, which would be kind of gross, but would make more sense for me. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Dimension Plus, this is a really neat 3D effect. So this is where that secondary lens, that depth information really shines. And it's just a great way to show off what this phone and this camera can do, right? It's doing that on the fly with the information that it's pulled from that secondary lens. It's still only a 4 megapixel, resolution image, right? But just a really neat feature to show off. It looks great in video highlights, especially, you're not going to sit here and do this all day, but when you see it in just a little 2 or 3 second clip, it's a really neat transition effect. And I like that a lot, and I think I'll probably use it a lot. There is a second way to look at these, by the way. If you hit that 3D button down at the bottom, instead of tilting the phone now, you can just swipe your finger around it to get that same 3D effect, have a little more control over it, and just show it off. So that's another neat little way to do that here in the image editing. So, all right, enough 3D, Phil. Go back. Let's go back. We can tilt again. And stickers. We've got a whole bunch of stickers here you can put on your photos, hats and sunglasses and gas masks, apparently. And you can resize them. You can tilt them around, get them to fit just right or pretty good. I think the kids are going to love this. So if your phone disappears, go find your kids. They're probably putting stickers. And then finally, copy and paste. You can copy and paste people. As long as they have faces. They have to have faces from one image to another, which, old school Phil, kind of not crazy about that. And finally, you can smooth out some skin. So let's pick one. How about skin smoothing? My daughter has lovely skin, as she should. She's a child. But if we wanted to smooth out her skin, here's how we would do it, right? You've got your little slider there, and you can see the difference. So there you go. There are the image editing effects that you have on the brand new HTC One. Looks pretty good. Enjoy them. We'll see you.